Good morning.
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 Welcome to Junior Kids!
I'm Dee McConkey. I'm the head of the pre-prep here at Junior Kings. Children can join us in the nursery as rising threes, we call them. That means that they can come to the nursery just before they turn 3. It's obviously a very, very important time for parents and for children. It's a big, big change. But wherever they've come from, this will be a new start. We do offer nursery vouchers. You, as parents, are the first educators of your children, and it's really important for us to work together to triangulate the learning. It is a play-based nursery, so we want them to get as much experience as they can in talking, learning to listen, being creative, just learning those rudiments of being independent. Children can start with us 3 mornings, building up to 3 full days, or maybe 5 mornings, building up to full time. It depends very much on the individual child and on how they settle at the very start of their next step in their education. We have to remember that many children might actually join us straight into reception, so it's not a very hard and fast transition. It's just very gentle and very well paced to suit the children that we have with us. We take every child as they are. You know, some children will be ready for reading, some children will have lots and lots of phonic knowledge, might be very articulate with maths and maths language, and others might have just played and experienced all of those things, but not formally, which is perfectly fine. So we don't have that expectation when they come to reception that you must be able to do X, Y, and Z. The first half term is very much a settling in period for them and for us to get to know those children really intimately, and that's the key for us. The way that we work our curriculum here, it is based on the early years foundation curriculum. Because we have our very small classes and high ratio of adults to children, we are able to offer those very small groups. In foundation stage, it will be at up to 18 children with teacher and TA. Very quickly, we can ascertain those children that will be bored, sitting, listening and waiting, and other children who will be put off by other children who are constantly answering very quickly and they can't access that just yet. So we make sure that we have facility for both of those, but it's very important that we can engage everyone. From nursery onwards, they will have specialist teachers, which is a really lovely way for the teachers to get to know these children, because one day they will teach them when they get over to the prep school. And also, it's lovely for our children to have somebody different. Our teachers tend, when they come to teach here, to stay here, because it is just such a fabulous place. So we have that longer term security of our staff. We make sure that we go regularly on training. We're involved in many other aspects of the wider world of education, I suppose. We make contacts with other schools so that we can share good practice. And I think very much when parents do come with their children, we are very honest. We don't try and pretend to be something that we're not. It's a very friendly and warm place. That is the message we need to get across, to help you feel that your child will be very much at home, away from home. In the years that I've been here, that this truly is a unique place, and I think we can always feel that we are doing the right thing, because the children who go on from here grow up to be the most incredible, independent and capable young people.
Hi, my name is Rob Stonia. I'm the Deputy Head Academic. The junior school is very well known for its broad curriculum, and that comes from a wide choice of subjects that we offer the pupils, both academic and added value subjects. The expectations of teachers and pupils are high. We expect that our teachers will prepare lessons that are engaging, challenging, fun, stimulating, but at the same time we expect that the pupils will be able to produce work that is of a high quality, that is thought through. You'll walk into any classroom and invariably there's lots of discussion going on. We do prepare children for a wide range of scholarships, not just for King's, but for any senior school of their choice. As far as identifying additional needs, we've also got additional education needs department, and they work in small groups, one-on-ones, visiting classrooms to support those pupils for whom learning is a challenge. There is space at the school for everyone. So the added value subjects are taught by specialist teachers. Music is a particular strength of the school. We have close on 300 individual music lessons a week. We have a design and technology studio, which is one of the rooms and subjects children love the most because they're making, they're creating. And it's fantastic to see the children designing something, sometimes on the computer studio upstairs, and then converting that design into something tangible through the laser cutter, through the 3D printer. The pupils in year 5 to 8, they go to this designated art room, art studio, where the art teacher, who's a specialist herself, will have an hour of art every week with the pupils. Drama is important because it's very different to any of the other academic subjects. It's a means and way in which the pupils can express themselves. To see pupils who sometimes find the academics challenging, to see them on stage singing, dancing is one of the many highlights that as a teacher we have. Sport is very much a part of the curriculum and a huge part of the school life. Leadership skills, teamwork skills that come from playing the various sports that we have on offer. Those children who are not that keen on competitive sport, there are alternative arrangements made for them where they can pursue their interests. We are aiming to provide as many experiences for the children in as many different contexts as possible.
I'm Liz Hutchings and I'm the Deputy Head Pastoral and also the Head of Boarding. I think as a school we pride ourselves on excellent pastoral care of the children, and it's very much a whole school commitment and effort from all of the staff. If we have happy children, then those children will thrive and then they'll do well in the classroom. You know, the pastoral and the academic just can't be separated. So working together with the parents as well, ensuring that that pastoral care is of the highest quality is a priority. The children here are supported by so many different people. We have a fantastic health centre at school run by qualified nurses, and it's about far more than just medical care. They see it as the health of the whole person. We're very committed to logging things, talking to the children, encouraging them to be open with us, but also to raise any problems, however small, as and when they arise, so that we can deal with things quickly and effectively. All new pupils are given a buddy when they arrive. Our existing pupils fight to be buddies. They love taking on the role, and we really make a point of ensuring that those buddies aren't just a buddy for a week and then it's forgotten about, but that role is one that, you know, is to continue for a good few weeks until those children are really firmly settled. We have a school counsellor here 2 days a week, and she is here very much for the children, but also, and importantly too, for the staff. She will liaise with parents as well at times when it's appropriate and necessary to do so. That school counsellor also works at Senior King's. In terms of behaviour, we focus very much on the positive, and that's a message that we get across to the children at the beginning of every year. We recognise that everyone at some point is going to make a mistake. It would be very unnatural if they didn't. The whole school follows a PSHE programme, and it's led by the form tutors who have that very close relationship with the children in their form. Year 8 children are allowed to bring a mobile phone into school, very much to teach them about responsibility and to prepare them for the move to senior school. The boarders obviously all have phones in school as an important form of communication with their parents and friends back at home. I think the key thing is that we recognise that social media is a part of everyday life now, and we need to educate the children in the right way so that they use it safely. Huge emphasis is put actually on the importance of communication between home and school. Parents are very much encouraged to contact us if they have any concerns, and we make it very clear that we will get in touch with both the positives but also any concerns that we have. Boarding will start typically from year 5, but the vast majority of our boarders are upper school children, so years 7 and 8. We have 2 boarding houses, and although they're obviously separate in the evening, we do spend an awful lot of time together, certainly at weekends. We come together for breakfast, for supper. So it is one large community, if you like, but split into those 2 houses. It makes children incredibly independent, and it's amazing when you see those children arrive and how much more they do for themselves by the time they leave. Our matrons play a pivotal role in making those new boarders feel secure, but I think all of the boarders see all the girls and boys around them as an extension to their own. The boarding house parents spend some time sending photos of the children's activities at weekends, just so that even those parents far away feel that they're close. I think Junior Kings is a very happy school. I think there is a true sense of family and friendship. We seek to find out what is special about each and every child. We help them nurture their talents, and it's through that that we see these children find their self-belief and then thrive.
Hello, my name is Camilla Roberts and I am a parent at Junior Kings. It's also my great privilege and pleasure to be the chair of the Friends of Junior Kings as well, which is our equivalent of a Parent Teachers Association. I have 4 children who are actually all across the school now. One of the best things about the Junior Kings School is it takes a holistic approach to education, so there is something for everyone. My 4 children are very different in their personalities and in their natures and in their interests. So I have very sporty children, I have a bookworm who loves the libraries, I have one of my sons is dyslexic, and actually this school has been amazing. That hasn't held him back at all. You can have talents in different areas, many areas, and the school will find those talents and will help to nurture them. When we first arrived, at each one of those parent evenings, the teachers knew exactly who my children were. They knew exactly what their strategy was to get the best out of my children. It exceeded our expectations. I think the food is a bit of a cliche, but it is something that they all do say they enjoy. You know, when I've been lucky enough to actually have lunch here, it's been delicious. The other families at the school are genuinely lovely and a completely mixed bag as well. I think that's one of the wonderful things about Junior Kings. I think the friendships that they formed are obviously very, very important. They love their teachers, they love the education, they love the actual schooling. It's done in a terribly clever way where they are learning all the time, and it's always just, every year is a little bit different, every year is a little bit more responsibility, there's a little bit more independence, and suddenly, well, I've seen it. You know, I've got a little girl in year 8 now, and she's turning into a young woman in front of my eyes, and it's honestly, it's fantastic. We get an update every half term. So it's not just attainment, it's how much effort they're putting into it. And I feel that the school does actually keep me informed of what's going on. As a school, we all get along very, very well. The Friends Association is there to make sure that new parents feel welcomed, but there is this wonderful sense of community as well, which I think goes across the board, from the parents to the teachers to the support staff to the pupils, and I think it makes for a very, very happy place to be.